What up, family? It's your favorite cousin, your bald-headed virgin, Cool Rich, back in this mug. We about to have another great conversation to wrap up the year. Well, at least as far as 2023 for this fragrance house. Now, I do give myself some leniency to be able to update this list, but we're going to do a top 10 fragrances in my collection from Parfums De Marly, from worst to first. And just being honest, like, there is no real worst with this, so it's just more so like, let's say if it's a scale, if we're going from a scale, it's like from a 7.5 up to a 10, or a 7.5 up to a potential 10. So yeah, man, go ahead and sit back, relax. I definitely appreciate y'all, and I've been busy. I had so many meetings this week. But hey, man, I gotta make sure that I get back consistent more with this content. So hey, I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so housekeeping. Got to make sure we do the housekeeping. So as you do come in, we want to make sure that we like, share, and subscribe to the content just to make sure that we are continuously growing the community. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into the first of 10, and this will be number 10 on the list, and that fragrance is Parfums De Marly Cologne. Now, I actually loved this fragrance initially when I got it. This one is much of a either you love it or you hate it. It's either or. Like, there's no in between on this. Some people had initially said that it gives you some type of vibes of Baccarat Rouge 540. Others have said that it gives you like a spicy Greenwich Village, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like, and this is just me. Hold on, let me get a test strip real quick. Do I have a test strip? But I do. I have a test strip here. But you got the spices: blood orange, black pepper. You can tell that I've used it because there it is. Like, that's the top. So this mug does smell good. I love it. But it does have a lavender and orange blossom accord towards the mids. Then the woody notes, moss, and other amber type of tonka bean flows into the base. So it's a smooth vibe fragrance. I would say it's great for the wintertime. It's great for the fall. Initially, I got this in the summer a couple of years ago, and I actually wore it in the summer. I got a lot of compliments initially, but it also got some off-putting comments as well, because it was a little strong with the spices, because the spices is very captivating. But with the tonka bean and the lavender, you get a good bouquet. So it's an amazing fragrance. I think that this will be great for dates, great for parties, things like that. Well, I wouldn't say party. I would say good for dates. Good for dates, good for intimate type of settings and situations. But when it comes to on a consistent basis, it's a little too, I'm not going to say strong, but it's just a little, the emphasis is there. Nevertheless, it's a great fragrance. So that one is what I will start off with, the number 10 spot, and that is Parfums De Marly Cologne. All right, coming into the 9 spot, we are going with a nice, smooth, I would say perfect summertime fragrance. The smug is Parfums De Marly Galloway. Now, you may get some people that actually may have this higher in their list, and that's perfectly fine. I think that that's no problem at all. But for me, I love it for specific spring and summertime occasions only. It has a very nice, crisp citrus and pepper note. So there is that citrus and spice there. Then it gets into a floral aspect with the orange blossom and the iris in the mids. And then you can definitely get that feel of that musk. That musk is very much there, and some amber as well. So it's a very enjoyable fragrance. Like I said before, even though that this is at the number 9 spot, it's a wonderful fragrance. So even from 10 to 1, you're not losing at any way with any of these fragrances. But this mug is definitely something that you will want to wear in the summertime and in the spring. This is, you know what? It's like nah, I'm not gonna say that. It does give you some similarities to Dior's Homme Cologne. There is some similarities there, but it's not enough. It's not enough, but it is. It is some similarities there. So, hey, definitely get this in your collection if you haven't. But this is coming in at the number 9 spot. Parfums De Marly, Galloway. Alright, coming in at the number 8 spot, this mug, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best fragrances that they've come out with, and this one is a people pleaser. So many people love this fragrance, and I would say that it's hard to find anyone who doesn't really love this fragrance. It's such a classic, smooth, like Parfums De Marly, Percival. Now we come in with some lavender, mandarin orange, some bergamot, and that geranium, but it comes in soft. It doesn't come in overbearing. It comes in very smooth, and then even going towards the mids, because you get the violet and the jasmine and so forth. It's like you get like a very refreshing type of fragrance. To be honest, this is a people pleaser, and you get some amber wood with the musk and the cedar wood. It's very hard to find fragrances where you know that if you wear this, you're going to get compliments. This is definitely one of those that you're going to get compliments, because it's just, I mean, to be this good, to be this open, soft, aromatic, spring is like spring-like. Got that sweet tangerine. Oh my God. Offset by that herbaceous, like bitter scent. Oh my God. It's very hard. It's very hard to kind of specify and quantify how this fragrance performs. So the best thing I can tell you is like it's like a better version of a designer fragrance. It's the best thing I can say. Nevertheless, this is coming at the 8th spot. Parfums De Marly, Percival. All right, coming in at the number what is it? Where are we at? 7? And coming in at the number 7 spot. This one is an amazing fragrance. Not even gonna hold it up. Parfums De Marly, Pegasus exclusive. Now this is pretty much Pegasus, but more done in a more classy way with more spices. Like it's an amazing fragrance. Like, it's woody, oh my God. There's so much that comes with this fragrance, but it's extremely elegant. The best part about it is that it's wonderful for the winter time, sometimes also the fall. So this is perfect for right now. So if you were to get this in your collection, you'll be able to wear it, go out on date nights, whole 9 yards, have your girl cuddle up with you. You'll be able to do everything. Nevertheless, this mug is very similar to Pegasus, but like I said, it has an additional spice note to it that makes it very much different. It gives it a higher esteem of class. So you will definitely do yourself a good service by adding this to your collection. I think that you will, you know, it's like, man, If you don't know what comes with Pegasus though, you get almond, you get vanilla, you get tonka, you get cedarwood, you get you know, it's a whole lot of different things that's more so based around the fall. So that's where this comes in, and it's very smooth. Like, that's the main thing, is that it's smooth. The problem, and this is the only problem out before we move on to the next one, is that some people get headaches. It does smell that good, but some people do get headaches. So proceed with caution. This is coming in at the number 7 spot. Parfums De Marly, Pegasus exclusive. All right, so we're coming in at the 6th spot, and we are going with one of the best fragrances out, and this mug is another exclusive. And I don't know, you probably like, bro, why you got the exclusives in the middle? Like, shouldn't they be higher? But hey, no, look. Sometimes if you think that you want to do what you already did right even better, sometimes you might just want to leave it with this original DNA.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Sometimes, but I'm not going to say that this one isn't right for it, because this one is an amazing fragrance, and that is Parfums De Marly Leighton Exclusive. And this mug comes with, you got some rose, some water lily, guide wood, amber, patchouli. You know I love patchouli. And it comes off initially a bit tart. It's smooth. It's still smooth, but it does come off a bit tart. No, it comes off fresh, floral initial, and also very woody. So you definitely get the wood, get some oud in it, but that patchouli definitely is prominent. Get that vanilla is in there, and that amber, and it's so smooth. Like the bouquet that comes out from it is better than what you might anticipate from just me giving you the notes. And if you understand how Leighton is, this one is a little bit more of a, some people have said it's kind of like a redefined version of Carlisle in a way. So it's kind of like Leighton and Carlisle mixed together. So Carlisle is a little bit more spice, and Leighton is a little bit more, Leighton is green apple and smoothness. Like, so yeah, man, just wanted to go ahead and make sure that we top this one off. And what?
That's what I'm good at.
We're gonna be serious today, but that was crazy.
I'm not.
That was crazy.
I'm not.
Ooh, Jesus, wrong. I just wanted to make sure that we ended up captivating this one, because yeah, that was wild. All right, but yeah, Parfums De Marly, Leighton exclusive. All right, so this next one is a clean, fresh, more so kind of citrusy and soapy fragrance. Definitely a woody aromatic. Like, this mug is smooth, but I'm gonna be honest, man, this mug is one of my favorites ever since I got it in my collection. So I would say that you might want to get this and add it to yours, and that is Parfums De Marly Sedley. Now, like I said, it comes off with the extreme citrus, so you definitely getting the citrus, and you got like grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, mint, mandarin orange. Like, it's definitely a nice smooth hit with that citrus. But here's the wonderful thing that I love about it, is that it goes into a more lavender, rosemary, like still a sandalwood, cedar type of vibe. Like, you still get that floral and that earthiness with it, but you get that initial smoothness from the citrus. So it's very, very clean, but then it goes woody, but it's like a very smooth woody. Like, it's not that overpowering woody. It's like a very, this is why I actually love this fragrance so much, is that it balances out so many different layers between the citrus, the florals, and the wood notes. And because of that, it makes it such a captivating fragrance, especially when you wear it in the spring and the summertime. So I would say you need to add this to your collection. We're at what, 5 now? This is 5. So this is the only second one I've said that you should add to your collection. This one I would say that you should. So yeah, Parfums De Marly Sedley. Alright, so going into the number 4 spot, and this mug is a rare gem. I love this fragrance, and I think that if you can get into your collection, you should. But this mug is Parfums De Marly. It's Parfums. Yeah, man. The Bay Leaf King. So this mug is rich in bay leaf. Like you got bay leaf, thyme, orange, lemon, lime. So you come off with a good citrus balance, but that bay leaf, you smell that bay leaf. And it's crazy because it's kind of addicting. So that bay leaf definitely works in a very, very peculiar way. Like it's intoxicating. And then it also goes into like a floral slash cedar with the amber and a vanilla type of dry down towards the base. So it goes very well with the fall, but it's not overzealous. It's like a summer slash fall fragrance. Probably not strong enough for the winter time. It could be strong. Yeah, this could be strong enough for the winter time. Yeah, it could. This could be strong enough for the winter time. But this fragrance is an amazing bay leaf fragrance. So if you want to, if you love bay leaf, if you love a bay leaf note, this mug is right for you. Go ahead and add this to your collection. As you've seen, I've started to kind of put a little dent in mine. And yeah, man, I'm very much happy I was able to add this to my collection. So, Parfums De Marly, it's Parfums. This next fragrance is an amazing fougere fragrance. And that one is Parfums De Marly Pegasus. And yes, it's coming in at the number 3 spot. Number 4 was the Esposón, with this one, number 3, Pegasus. And this mug is, I gotta spray this one more time because it just smells so good, yo. Like, I don't think y'all understand how smooth and miraculous and just elegant this fragrance is. Like, I understand, and this is why this is even better than the exclusive, because yes, the exclusive has the DNA like this, but with the spice notes, but this one is more sweet. So you going into like a bergamot, heliotrope, so it's lavender, jasmine. So we already starting off with a nice citrus, cumin, floral, also slight, oh my God, that almond scent. The almond scent is intoxicating. That's the main thing, is like that almond and that vanilla, and then that sandalwood. It works so well, and then you get the hint of amber. That's what takes it over the top. This is why it's in my top 3. This is why this fragrance is in my top 3, because you can wear this, and I shit you not, it's like, not only can you almost wear this at any given point in time, you can wear this all the time, but yes, this mug is just, it's that wonderful.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
But go ahead and add this to your fragrance list. If you don't have this, please get your nose on it. I'm not going to tell you to buy it, but I do want you to get your nose on it, because this, I think, well, if you haven't been introduced to Parfums De Marly and this was your first one, I think you would be a fan. If you know anything about me, you know that I love, one of my favorite notes is patchouli. And this fragrance, like I said, this one is similar to the number 1, but this one is different. This one is different. And it's pretty much a masterpiece. It's pretty much a masterpiece. It's almost hard to say that it's better than the number 1, but it's like, this is, number 1 is like a 9.8 and this is like a 9.75. That's how close to this is. So that is Parfums De Marly Carlisle. And I know you probably like, bro, what? Like, how do you got this nice like because it's a floral, fruity fragrance and everything. So I know you probably like, this is in the high regards. Like this fragrance is held in very high regards because it has like a vanilla, warm, spicy, yet a nice woody patchouli, and you get that green apple in the mix of it as well. So you get, oh my God. And that's the thing that reminds you of Leighton in a way. Like, this is why I was saying that Leighton exclusive is kind of like this mixed with Leighton, because this has it doesn't have it does have spice because it has like a nutmeg net to it, but it's like not as spicy as the Pegasus the Pegasus exclusive. So it's not as, not the Pegasus, the Leighton exclusive. So the extra spice that's in that Leighton exclusive is a lot more toned down than this, but it's not as, oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so with this being number 2, I don't know if y'all already can pretty much understand what number 1 is. We ain't even gonna do the transition, but what I'm gonna end up doing, because I wanna compare these two. I gotta compare these two. And the number 1 is Parfums De Marly Leighton. Yeah, I just took the cap off. But Parfums De Marly Leighton is number 1. And this mug, because it's a warm, spicy scent too. So yeah. Carlisle is number 2. But after I sprayed the Leighton is clearly the number 1, man. I'm sorry. I had to sit there because I was sitting up here like debating. I'm like, bro, there is no way that this is smelling that good to flood out Leighton, and then you spray Leighton, it makes it a big difference. So it comes off very similar to Carlisle. And that's why I was saying, as far as like Carlisle, Pegasus, Leighton exclusive, and Leighton, there are some similarities. The only so Leighton exclusive doesn't have grape, doesn't have green apple. My bad, I said grape. Doesn't have green apple, but the Leighton and also the Carlisle both do. They do have green apple. Now the thing is that Carlisle is more of a mix of all of the Parfums De Marly fragrances. So you get a lot of different notes. You get the almond note, you get a bunch of different hits that isn't in the Leighton. The Leighton has the apple, but it also has like a citrus, it has like a citrus floral opening that just smooths out really. The floral bouquet opens up so well in the mids, it's crazy. Like, it starts off so smooth, sweet, and floral, but then it goes into like a vanillic patchouli base with the sandalwood and oh my gosh. You have to end up adding this. I don't care what you do. If you want this to be your first one, between this and Pegasus, you can add those two as your first introductions to Parfums De Marly, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But yes, this fragrance is an amazing fragrance, and I think that you would be well served. Please understand how well served you would be with this fragrance in your collection. So this is the number 1 king that runs the throne of Parfums De Marly fragrances, and that is Leighton. This mug even got voted better than Creed. Aventus. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in and tuning in for this wonderful list of my top 10 fragrances from Parfums De Marly and from Worst to First. And I appreciate y'all for just tapping in and tuning in, just being a part of the whole Cool Rich community. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the content. Make sure that you send this out to anybody who is looking to get into the fragrance house of Parfums De Marly. I have a haul that I'm coming in with very, very soon. So you'll be seeing a lot of different stuff, but I'm going to end up doing a wrap up of all of the fragrance houses that I have in my collection. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and I hope that y'all are taking it easy. Peace and love.